Hello, this is Pastor Stephen Anderson from Faith Forward Baptist Church in Tempe, Arizona. And today I want to talk to you about learning Greek. I speak a few languages actually. My wife and I speak German at home pretty much every single day. And I've done some professional translation work. My wife and I both have done freelance translation of medical articles from German into English. And that was my main source of income for about 4 months. And my wife and I have done that on the side over the years. Most of the pastors, my guess would be 99% of pastors who go back to the Greek or go back to the Hebrew in their sermons don't actually know the language. And I remember I used to test a lot of pastors. When I was a teenager, I was studying a lot of Greek, and I walked up to a guy in my Baptist church who was supposedly the Greek expert. And everybody said, oh, this guy is the Greek expert. I mean, this guy knows the Greek. And if you have any questions about Greek, go ask him. So I went to him, and I began to speak to him in Greek. And I began to, show him a passage in the Greek New Testament to ask him a question about it. And as I'm speaking to him in Greek, he said, whoa, whoa, whoa. He couldn't understand what I was saying. Reason number one for learning to speak Greek is to be able to speak to Greek people. Now you say, Pastor Anderson, come on. The Greek in the Bible is a completely different kind of Greek than what people speak today. And a lot of people will tell you that, modern Greek is a completely different language than Koine Greek. But actually, that's simply not true. The Koine Greek of the New Testament is different than modern Greek. It's a different dialect, but it is not a different language. They are the same language. For example, the King James Bible is written in English that's different than the way that we speak today. But I don't think anyone would try to say that the King James Bible is written in a completely different language. It's a different dialect. It's a different style of language, but it's not completely different. If you look at the difference between modern Greek and Koine Greek, most of the words are going to be the same. Most of the grammar is going to be the same. Are there differences? Of course. There are different words used, different grammar used, but a modern-day Greek speaker can understand a Greek New Testament that's written in Koine Greek. And if someone actually really knew Koine Greek, they would be able to also read a modern Greek newspaper in addition to being able to read the Bible. Obviously, there are modern words that they might not know, like the words for car and computer. Those type of words aren't in the Bible. But to say that modern Greek and ancient Greek are two completely different languages is just false. I mean, they are variations of the same language. Now, the biggest difference between modern Greek and Koine Greek is in the pronunciation. But here's a quick way to solve that. Pronounce the Koine like modern Greek. I enjoy reading the Bible in German, in Spanish, in Norwegian. I've read it cover to cover. I've read the New Testament cover to cover in 5 languages. And it's interesting. It's just fun to read it in a different language